Hi friends, this is Haley back with an ultra quick speed build of my little park in Newcrest. It is so cute, just a tiny little park with a little lending library over there. It's so small, so let's jump right into the build. Again, I'm Haley Bear and I love building in The Sims. So let's hop on over. This is in the Bridgeview neighborhood in Newcrest, and as you can see, it's kind of nestled in between the little cafe bakery that I have going on, and then also my tiny, not tiny, but like my smaller suburban starter home. I always forget what the necessities are when building like different community lots, so starting with that, this build is going to be a journey. I tried to do something fun with the terrain. I was looking at like parks on Pinterest in the way, you go to a park, there's some hills, some sloping this, some sloping that. It really just didn't work out. I think what I need to do next time is like make a hill and then flatten it so there's still like a raised terrain, but it's like flat on top, so I could get maybe like stairs up there, or so any of the like picnic tables and things I place lay a little flatter, because they definitely don't. As you can see, the like fencing is all squiggly. It looks a little ridiculous to me. So I'm gonna start placing stuff and then quickly get tired that it looks whack, but that is what I'm doing right now. Just trying to make a cute little like neighborhood park. It doesn't have tons of toys, which all of the Sims in this neighborhood, honestly most of them are teens. I think I have one teen in the big house, two teens in the smaller house, and then a baby, an infant, in the final house. So to me it's kind of okay that like this little park doesn't have a ton of playground equipment. I have like a pretty big playground situation at the community center, and so I felt like it'd be nice to have like a park that is a little bit chiller, a park that's a better place to read. Like you pop over, something's going on. You pop over to the coffee shop, you get yourself a bagel and a little latte, and then you come over here, snag a book from the lending library, and just read and have a chill afternoon. So that was really the game plan. As you can see, those picnic tables are floating, and I hated that. So I don't know when I come around to shutting this down, but this is a lot of me just like trying things out and then being like, you know what, screw it. Again, with the entrance of the park, as you can see, like those little lamps, I'm so I feel like we need more outdoor lamps. I feel like there's just not enough. And yeah, I definitely need a little more, but here it is. I'm gonna build a bigger park in one of the different neighborhoods. I don't remember which one. The one that's like the long strip as opposed to like the opposite cluster of lots. And I'm just kind of like, I'm nervous because I'm good when it comes to a building. I'm not so good when it comes to terrain, obviously, as you can see here. So kind of nervous about how that community lot's gonna turn out. I will be taking my time, looking at a lot of reference photos, and yeah, I also want to add a community garden to that space. So I feel like that'll help me out, knowing that I have like a community garden, and I want it to be maybe more of like a botanical garden situation, still outdoorsy, but feel more like a botanical garden nature preserve vibe than an outdoor we're all hanging out because kind of part, because I feel like the community center satisfies that. The community center, I don't want to keep talking about it, but I think it might be my favorite of the community builds in Newcrest. But it's got a pool, and it has like a cool craft room. It's got a little mini auditorium. It has a playground. So and like lots of places to sit, a place for Sims to study in. So I feel like it satisfies a lot of things that would be happening in a park. So yeah, let's see. I'm gonna do some more inspiration looking before I nail down inspo for the big park. But small park, it's short, sweet, simple. Here I'm just building the lending library. I had been thinking about doing like tinier shelves, but I was like, it's not really covered. I'm just thinking about all the books getting like rained on. So instead I made like an actual little building, and I think it turned out really cute. Open doors, and I put bookshelves in there. I just think it's a cute little addition, and I haven't seen any lending libraries like this in the real world. You know, usually they're kind of in like renovated mailboxes, but I haven't seen anything like this in The Sims yet, so thought this was cute. Yeah, and just placing like kind of mismatched bookshelves in here to really give it the vibe that it's like, you know, community made. Done. And I need to add lights, obviously, because, you know, I'm sure folks are going to be coming out here in the dark. And I definitely went through this like, oh, cannot have a candle in there because that's a fire hazard. But yeah, as you can see, I flattened the terrain, and now I'm just kind of trying to fill it out, and the rest of this is really going to be me placing all of the plants. I can never really keep track of what kind of like plants. Oh, here's like a little trick that I've seen people do that I love. Just like having the terrain like dirt spots under anything that's like built really like into the ground. I don't know, it just gives it the feeling that stuff is growing around it. Oh, gotta connect that fence. And I don't know if it makes a huge difference, but I like it. I'm a little sloppy with it, but whatever. So yeah, I can never really keep track of, I know it has like the little symbol of what pack the trees and plants come from, but I don't know, I feel like I'm just trying to place whatever looks good, and I'm not really trying to keep track of like, oh, there's no pines here, or there's no that kind of tree here, there, whatever. I'm just placing whatever I want to place. Loving these little flower bushes and just loading it up, making it feel like very parky. Want it to feel like there's hella plants here. There we go. And I love that there's like one swing set. It's like there's one thing for the kids to do here, and it's get on that swing, and that's fine with me. It feels very like YA TV show, like let's go to this park, there's one swing set, we're having a serious conversation on the swing set. That's the vibe that I'm getting here. It is so close to these houses, like you could literally pop over to the park and your parents could see you from the house, and I kind of like that vibe. It makes it feel still like very small town. Oh, I'm from Newcrest, like it's nice, but it's like still a small town. Everyone's keeping track of everybody, you know that vibe. It's cute. Me just trying to keep track of like connecting, making sure there's pathways to all of these little spots, and just loading it up with plants. Yeah, gotta make sure there's a trash can here. Boom. I feel like the community lots that I have in Newcrest are really fun. Like, I don't know, I love them. I went on this like before I had to reset my game and like destroyed so many of my past builds. I made so many apartment retail builds, and in Newcrest I think I only have one of those, which is a big change for me. So I'm really just trying to build like actual community lots, and it's been super fun. Just putting the finishing touches here. I think I put on a little sign here. I think it's originally from like a CC knitting kit, or CC pack for knitting, but I thought it looked like it could be a cute little sign for like lending library here, so that's the vibe. So much of these speed builds are just me like scrolling, trying to find the perfect thing. And I'm like, okay, that sign's fine, but it's not it. That one's too big. And bam, there. I was like, yeah, that's it. That's the vibe. Filling all these little gaps in with plants. Such a fun green space. And hell yeah, let's get some sunflowers in there. Bam. LOL, I feel like the sunflowers look so lonely right there. And now, just some finishing touches. It is a park with a London library, so get some books. Voila, done. And let's take a look at the final build. Thanks again for watching this quick speed build. Check out the rest in my Newcrest Save File series. If you like this video, like, subscribe, download the build, and as always, happy simming. See you guys next time.